Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking to you about why taking more trips isn't bad for you until it is. The reason I have this topic today is a while back I did a survey, and the survey talked about, what's getting in the way of you doing these things that you want to do, and I suggested what those were. And then if you were really bold, what would you do instead? And one respondent said, I would take more trips. So the reason I'm doing these lives and giving these education and tips is really to go back and drill into what you told me you wanted. So please take the survey if you haven't. It's for you. So let's talk about more trips. Why might one person want to do more trips? It sounds like, well, duh, Carol, everybody wants more trips. Well, maybe that's true and maybe that's not. The person who wrote this down stated that they wanted more trips. So that person didn't say why. I didn't ask. I will say for me what taking more trips means, and what I'd like for you to do is write in the comments what it means to you. What does taking more trips mean to you? And so for me, it means this feeling of freedom. Da, 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 I'm taking more trips. I get to go out in the light fantastic. I get to go out in the world. And that feels light, and that feels happy, and that feels good. And it also feels like this crazy, beautiful act of self-love. It's like, I'm taking more trips. I'm worth it. I'm worthy. I'm wealthy. I'm doing things out in the world. It's not COVID anymore, and I can take more trips, right? Maybe that's how you feel. Maybe you want to get in and have the wind blowing in your hair and take more trips. This feeling of freedom, this feeling of worthiness, this feeling of wealth. Maybe that's true. And what we know about this is that when we do too much outside of our routine that gets us grounded and centered, we start to feel exhausted. And everybody has a different level of this. And wherever you are on the extrovert, I'm doing more out here, I'm getting more energy because I'm doing more out here. Or the introvert, I might take a trip, but boy, let me get back to my hotel room really quickly, whatever it is. To the middle, the ambivert, ask yourself this most important question. What gives me energy and what takes away my energy? Maybe you want to go on more trips, but when it's with your family, oh my gosh, there's so much that goes on and it just exhausts you. So you need to have a little routine in there that will replenish you, whatever that means to you, whether it's going to bed a little earlier, whether it's waking up earlier and doing your self-care, your meditation, whatever the things are, getting out, walking around, running around, those things are self-care. And when you're taking trips, you're outside of your normal routine. We can forget our normal routine. We cannot eat properly or eat the way we'd like to eat. And all these things slowly reduce our energy, and our energy is everything. So again, take more trips, do more things, but be mindful of how that is affecting your energy, because it is a slow burn at times and you may not realize what is going on for you. So that's my message for today. One great way to check in with yourself, because that's kind of a bonus thing, is like, okay, well, you got to check in with yourself so that you realize and notice these things, is to come along September 9th and do it in community. And the Overachievers Club, and when we overachieve and we do, we really need to come back and be with ourselves a bit more. We're going to be talking about boundaries to support what we say we want. So come along to that. Make sure you sign up right now while you're thinking about it. Do not, procrastinate. I'll get the link in the show notes, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.